That's the match review, guys. That's it. Cole Palmer. It's done. But nah, seriously. What a game, man. Cole Palmer. Look, we ain't got nothing else to say. We don't. How else you describe this guy? I think we're running out of adjectives and descriptions and everything. I think there's really not much to say about this guy's game, but to just enjoy it, watch it, really. Um, to score 4 goals in one half is crazy, right? But then to score the type of goals he scored today, it was just very clinical. And he really could have had six, to be fair. Palmer alone could have had 6 goals today and about like 3 assists. If Jackson was a bit clinical in front of goal, if Madueke could have sorted out his touch. Um, today was just brilliant. There were so many good things and, just a few negative things that I think eventually do get ironed out a bit. But let's talk about the game. We saw the starting lineup. Sanchez in goal. Gusto comes in. You got Fafana, Colwell, Cucurella, your back four. You got Enzo and Caicedo in midfield, which was kind of similar to what I had predicted. The only change I had made to this, or the only change Maresca made to this, was he started Madueke. I would have played Palmer on the left, Nkunku centrally, and then I would have played Sancho on the left and Jackson up front. And low key, I'm glad I'm not the manager because will Palmer get those goals from more so a far right position? Potentially, but he would probably have been told to kind of hold that discipline and maintain the width, maintain the balance. Um, Nkunku is a finisher, right? Nkunku can finish all types of chances. But I don't know if Nkunku gets you 4 goals from those central areas today. So hands up, Maresca. That's why you're the coach, and that's why we just try to give our opinions. But what a masterclass performance. Started off against Sanchez, bro. Sanchez is he has a weird way of just fucking things up when it's going right. Like we could be comfortable, chilling, having a good time, having a good moment. And Sanchez will do what Sanchez always does. The Bozo gene, the Bozo moments all over again. There was no need coming out really for that first goal. Like there was no need coming out for that ball, and he still did. Second, and then the second goal we conceded, bro. What kind of pass was that to Caicedo, bro? Like you're playing no look passes to a player who's not even set to receive that ball yet. Like, what are you doing? Like, you see the play ahead of you. Caicedo's back is to go. Sanchez, you're looking at everybody's positioning, and you're still playing this hospital passes. We've seen him do this time and time and time again in his Chelsea career. So it's like, yo, bro, when do you learn to just keep it simple? If it's not on, just boom that shit out of there, bro. Like, there's really no need to always have to do what you do. Like, you really made this game a bit nervous. And today, like people have said, it was really Palmer v Sanchez. Like, it wasn't even Chelsea v Brighton. It was Palmer v Sanchez. Who keeps Chelsea in the game longer? And it turned out to be Palmer. So it's just, those are the annoying bits of Sanchez. Like in the last few games, and in general, his start to the season has been good, pretty solid. But these mistakes, you can't keep doing this. Bigger teams punish the hell out of us for that. You know what I mean? But performance was good. Enzo, Caicedo, really not as involved in the first couple of minutes in that game. I think up until the second half, to be fair, for me at least, that's when we got some balance in, because the first half was just back to front, back to front, back to front. Like 4 goals in the first half was, I mean, 7 goals in the first half was just crazy. I mean, 6 goals. I'm sorry, 6 goals in the first half, which is nuts. It's just, the game really shouldn't be like that. But you know what? When Brighton plays such a high line and they have half their team in our, side of the pitch, there's always going to be these games where it's back and forth. But second half, Maresca had his team talk. We came in more balanced, more control. Brighton didn't create any more, serious chances at that. We had the best chances in the second half. Jackson had a few that he could have definitely done better. I think look, Jackson has this thing where he takes two touches and then tries to hit the ball with his third, where it could just be 1, 2, and then boom. It could be just first touch, second touch should be lacing that. But he takes another touch, and then the third touch trying to shoot gets blocked. But these are, aspects of his game that he can definitely work on and improve. But great performance in the second half. Colwell, solid again. I know some people will try to blame that first goal on Colwell. Again, could Caicedo have cleared it out earlier? Yes. Colwell tried to clear it out. It took a deflection. But shit like this happens when you have a lot of bodies in the box. But that should have been Sanchez all the way, and he fucked it up. But good performance from Colwell. Cucurella thought he had his goal, but it was chalked off for offside. And if anybody deserved a goal in this game, shit, it had to be Cucurella. Because Brighton always give him a hard time, always booing him. But good performance. Sancho, 3 games, 3 assists, won the penalty as well. Could have scored a goal. I still think his goal should have stood, but that's just my opinion. But he could have had a goal. Madueke, again, he's been very hit and miss, inconsistent. Like, I think his decision making sometimes is a bit too selfish for me. Like, I get it when you see Palmer scoring 4 goals. Like, you're trying to get some of that credit as well. But it has to be beneficial to the team. That opportunity he had, he took the shot on. If he had scored, great. But Enzo was there for the cutback for me. Like, there were just times when other people were in better positions to capitalize more. But he's Madueke might start playing himself out of the starting lineup for me. Second half, Maresca makes his changes. Vega comes in for Cucurella. Comes in, solid game, keeps everything simple. Tackles are on point. Vega is definitely going to be a fan favorite for sure. Matter of fact, he already is. Neto comes on, gets his minutes. Nkunku comes on, gets his minutes. Mudryk comes on, gets his minutes. Lavia comes in, gets minutes. And now we play Ghent on Thursday. You feel me? But solid performance, good win. We're still in the top 4, top 5 right now. We're scoring goals. And we're going to concede, because I believe we've always said we're going to concede goals. And this season is looking like we're going to be the entertainers in the league. Score a bunch of goals, concede a bunch of goals. That's just how it's looking like it's going to be. So we have the firepower for it. If we could just kind of curb out a lot of these moronic moments, I think we'll be fine. But man of the match, Cole Ajete Palmer. I mean, this guy, like I've said, I don't know how else to describe him. 6 goals, 4 assists already this season. Already in 10 GA, double figures in 6 games, no conference league minutes. This guy's special, man. And all we can say is, appreciation to Man City. You gave us Cole Palmer at a time when we didn't even know we needed him. And he has gone from strength to strength. He's become really the face of this club, the guy we need to build around, and the guy they're looking like they're going to be building around. That guy is just magician, bro. Those first time through balls to Jackson, it was so effortless. Like, the ball just comes and he hits it the first time. That reminded me so much of that Jackson. Was it Jackson's hat trick against Spurs, where Palmer got the ball deeper and he just played it over the top for Jackson to go ahead and just get his goal. Like, creating so many chances in this game, being able to have walked away with 4, and it could have been 7 for this guy. 6. Look, someone asked, is Cole Palmer world class right now? For me, I think you give him one more season, I would definitely say, you know what? The guy's getting close. Because don't forget, he's already won trophies. Even though he didn't play a lot in those. He's won the Champions League. He won the treble with Man City. And he won the Super Cup before he left. So, again, he has trophies on his name, on his back. And he's putting in these performances. Yeah, Cole Palmer is something special, bro. important player for us. And he doesn't even look like he's not even 100% yet. You know, the first few games you've seen him, he's just looked like, all right, he's getting, you know, his feet wet, just showing his glimpses here and there, you know, but it's just, these are the sorts of performances that just build, you know, that consistency, and that guy's special. Ain't much to call it. Maresca, you're doing your thing. Changes have been on point. Last season, our second halves were worse than our first. So it's really nice to see that we've gone from coming out second half, fucking looking like shit, looking like he probably just told these guys to down tools, Pochettino, because second halves last season were awful. But this season, our second half has been so much better, so much more control. We're getting wins, and slowly we're just building consistency. And even if you look at the guys who were in the team today, Surreal was not in the team. You know, Chukwuemeka wasn't in the team. Casadei wasn't in the team. Like, Reece James ain't back yet. Nah. Chelsea are definitely cooking. We're looking strong. And shout out to Man United for giving us Sancho. I mean, what? I don't know what you guys were thinking, but when you put players like Sancho in a team where, you know, it's just technical players and there's clear directions and the system just works, you see a player like that performing. Could have had a goal today, but that first goal is surely coming. So, people, this has been your match review. Important win. Great win. Very impressive. And long may this shit continue, man. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all be easy.